Hello, I'm Laura. It's Friday, December 5th, 2025, and these are today's Heartlines. Our theme for Heartlines this week is hope and faith. For a long time, I have held the hope in my heart to live in a world where everyone is treated with dignity and respect, with equanimity and justice, and with accountability. These are basic principles that I have been taught since childhood that were the foundation of the country of the United States, even though those who originally wrote them out did not quite live up to them. And even today, we are looking at how to better live up to them. But holding that hope in my heart, whether or not I see it unfold in my lifetime, keeps me going as an expression of love and compassion in our world, and as a contribution to others. Because the bottom line is, I also have faith in the value of every human being. So my heart is saddened when I see headlines where whole nations or groups of people are being targeted for oppression or violence or persecution, when things have happened in our world to make people fearful. And we can break through this fear. We really can, with our hope and our faith. We can have a world in which people don't have to live in fear of walking outside their doors, as I see with the Somalis in Minnesota, where people don't have to be afraid of having their legal status revoked, as I see with the people of Myanmar in this country, or from Myanmar in this country, or where people don't have to worry about having to go through a whole interview process again because their legal status came under another administration. Very challenging things these can be to my hope for the future. But I read today's message from With Love at Christmas, and in it, Amy Ellis encourages people who have felt the despair of things not working out the way they should. And she uses these words: maintaining hope and faith in challenging times is not always easy. When life seems uncertain, or we are faced with situations that feel hopeless, we can make a conscious decision to choose faith over doubt and hope over despair. So how do we do this? Amy goes on to say, we take life one step, one breath, and one prayer at a time. One step might be one action we can do that contributes to the greater well-being of others. One breath is our ability to pause when we are feeling discouraged or in despair and tune in to the innate wisdom within each of us that can guide us in the right paths in what to do. And one prayer. These are our good thoughts, if we want to call them thoughts and not prayers, our good, positive thoughts that can go out to others, the thoughts of love and encouragement, and of a vision of that hopeful world of equality for all. So we are going to start by developing our attitude from within in a time of taking a breath and having a prayer. So let's do that. Let's take that breath Let's close our eyes and let's focus on this thought. I act in faith, and I trust in divine wisdom to guide me in transforming hopelessness to helpfulness. I act in faith, and I trust in divine wisdom to guide me in transforming hopelessness to helpfulness. And so it is. So Amy says, often action is required to return us to a place of faith. So when we take that one step of positive action, be it a small contribution to an organization, a reputable organization that we can trust, be it an act of service to help others, or donating food where it is needed, or just a kind act for a friend or a neighbor or a family member. These are the things that can awaken the faith in us, the faith that really recognizes that we do value other people because we value ourselves. And it gives us hope for a future where equanimity and respect and dignity and justice and accountability can be present more and more each day. Thank you for joining me this day, and let us together move toward a world of hope in the equality of all people and faith in the value of everyone. Have a wonderful day.